It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And coming up, we'll see Dallas Goedert. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Eagles and the Commanders, and it comes
What
your
better way to
next
start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here with you as we get set for a division rematch, Brock. One side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division.
Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go to Barkley again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, ball at the 36. Hurts now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 2nd and 3 now. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. To throw, Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. This is ahead for about 5. That was Reed Blankenship making the stop. All right, here we go. Second down.
At the 37-yard line.
An option give to Robinson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Zach Bond with the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Hurts throwing again. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Hurts back to the air after the pick. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hurts setting up to throw. Got a man, Uzama has it. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They've got a man in motion. Hurts trying again on second down. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing third and long. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Now, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 29. This ball's caught by Uzama. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throwing for Hurts. It's Dotson on the catch. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Motion man right is Smith. From the 40 on second down. He's got Smith. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Play made by Deron Payne. So now here's 3rd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Goddard makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts looking to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They are throwing it again. Able to find Dotson here. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got it. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Back to throw, Hurts. Chased out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensive.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Josh Sweat making the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Play fake here, Daniels. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. He's slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, around to Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. To throw, Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete, it's McLaurin. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Milton Williams making the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 41-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Has a man, it's Brown. And he'll go down here at the 16. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Man in motion here. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Has it in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. A toss now to Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Return coming from the 6. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. First and 10, here's Hurts. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Able to get it to Barkley. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Josh Sweat making the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Daniels off the play action. It's completed right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has a man, it's Hurts. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
On comes Austin Seibert and the Commanders' field goal unit to try this on 4th down. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Piniero's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. On 1st down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Taken off with it again. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
This one finds Goddard. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing here, Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Eagles at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. They'll come up 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. He's got Brown on the slant. And he gets this forward to the 19. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Now Hurts. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
His return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin are ready for another look on offense. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season, no sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Daniels on first down. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
The pickup was 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun, it's Daniels. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
On for the field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
On comes Austin Seibert and the Commanders' field goal unit to try this on 4th down. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And he missed it. It's no good. And the game stays at 11. It's halftime from near the nation's capital. The Commanders pulling in front after 2. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that one getting close to halftime with the Falcons out in front. Ray McLeod, a touchdown reception. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. Jared Goff with 3 touchdown passes. It was a solid first half of football for the Alabama man, Brian Robinson. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Junior running back on now. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Back to throw, Hurts. Cut near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Robinson on the inside give. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's good for Washington.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Milton Williams making the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 37-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Play fake here. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
He's got Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Benjamin St-Juste getting up to end that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, Hurts. Barkley's got it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Hurts setting up to throw. Getting out to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Barkley goes up and over for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 3rd quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most, and we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. He's got a gain of 6 there. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Running with Eckler again. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Darius Slay with the stop.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against a front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Firing one deep for the end zone. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So it'll be third down.
Blankenship on the coverage.
Daniels now. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work coming into the quarter trailing. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Here's Daniels. Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that will set up first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Here's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Daniels off the play action. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth-quarter lead. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. And he's taken down on a short run that gets inside the 35. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Throwing now, Daniels. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. First and 10, here's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They get 6 and a first down as well. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They go to Barkley again. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This one finds Goddard. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This finds Smith. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And the Commanders get home. They drop him. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Daniels on 1st down. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. Has a man, it's Brown. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
And 6 yards to go.
Again, Daniels to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Man, that was a chain mover if you would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Got all of it, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going. Dan Quinn pretty confident that they missed something there. He's going to challenge that call. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this. He did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. On first down, Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throwing for Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Now Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 13. He's got Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They motion the tight end over. Here's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Eagles losing by 4. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 23. Barkley's got it.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking to throw it. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. He'll look to throw it. Cut near the goal line. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Barkley goes up and over for the touchdown. The Eagles jump in front late. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders set to take over. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The visitors and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 34.
Elliott all set for the kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. He'll get this one to Brown. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. From the 41. Able to find Ertz. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying, they kept taking shots to the very end, but now we have reached that end. This one's over. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Eagles are winners, as with that, we sign off from DC.